What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and today we are checking out the SKyzone FPV goggles. It is the SKY02S V Plus 3D FPV goggles, to be exact. It has a resolution of 854 by 480, so it is the WVGA quality. It has 48 channels, DVR function, so you can record your sessions, and it has got a HDMI in port. It's got auto search, and it also has the diversity receiver, and also has the 3D mode, and it comes with a 3D camera and a 2-in-1 transmitter. Now these goggles do come with a lot of accessories, and I mean a lot of accessories, but it does not come with a battery. But it is compatible with the Fat Shark barrel style connector batteries, and this one here is perfect. It is the Eachine Smart rechargeable battery, and it fits right on the battery strap, which is the head strap. Goes on it just like that, and the battery connector is right on the side, so very easy to connect and use. Now it already comes with this strap already installed on the goggles itself, but they do give you a 3-point strap as well, where the third point goes and hooks up to the top of the FPV goggles. It comes with a couple of choices for your faceplate. It came with this silicone style rubberized faceplate that was already installed on the goggles out of the box. It is very nice. It fits very well. It blocks off all of the light, but I didn't quite like the feel of it. It was kind of cutting into my face right around here, so I changed it to this faceplate, which is just a clip-on style faceplate, and they do provide you with two different types of foam inserts to place on there. They give you this type here, and they also give you this nice premium looking foam there, and you can kind of wipe off the facial oil as well. And this one seemed to block off a little bit more light than the other one, so I got this one installed, and it is really comfortable. So these goggles are capable of receiving two different images at the same time from two different transmitters. Yeah, so it has a 3D mode. And when you are in this mode, the diversity receivers separate themselves, and one of the receivers will receive from one transmitter images from one transmitter, and the other receiver will receive images from a different transmitter. So you get a true 3D experience. So they provide you with this double transmitter with these antennas come with it as well. So you get a set of 4 stick antennas, 2 white ones for the goggles and 2 black ones for this transmitter. So it is a double transmitter in which it transmits 2 different images, one on this antenna and the other one through this antenna. So you have 2 different LED displays for 2 different channels. Now it comes with all these cords as well, all these wire harness, and here is the power supply. You just plug in a 3S balance plug into this baby here to power up everything. And here is the camera. It is a double camera system, so one of the images from this camera will transmit to one of the transmitters, and the other camera will transmit the image to the other transmitter. And you set up the receivers in order to receive the 2 different images, and one will display on this side and the other one will display on this side for a true 3D experience. And it also comes with this nice zippered carrying case with SKyzone logo on it, and of course it comes with this instruction manual as well. Here are some of the cables that comes with the goggles. This is the Futaba data cable, and we are given the JR data cable as well, and the head tracking cable, and the audio video cable, and the power supply cable, in which it comes with the XT60 connector, and you can use from 7 volts all the way on up to 26 volts. Okay, let's take a look at some of the functional buttons on the top of the goggles here. We have a record button and a photo button and a camera button. Now the camera button, if you short press it, it will switch over to the camera mode, in which you have a frontal camera. So You don't have to take off your goggles from your face in order to see what is in front of you. Whatever it is in front of you will display onto your FPV video feed, so you can see what is directly in front of you. But be careful when you do that, because it is pretty hard to walk around and not trip over something. So yeah, that is my experience with it. It is nice though that you can kind of hit that button real quick and go into what's in front of you, like where your remote control is. You can pick up your remote control and click it on to your neck strap and stuff like that. It is kind of handy, but at the same time a little bit on the dangerous side in my opinion. But long pressing of the camera button, you will go into the channel search mode, in which I will demonstrate in a little bit. And while in the channel search mode, if you short press it, it will auto scan the channels and lock into the strongest RF signal. So that is fantastic. The record button here records a video. Short press it, records a video. But while in the channel search mode, you can press it to travel your channels to the left. And photo button here, short press it to take a photo. But while in the channel search mode, short press it and you will move to the right on the channels. On the right, we have a up and down channel button and a track button. Now, when you short press on the track button, it will send the head tracking device and it will reset it. And if you long press it, it'll go into the menu setup. So it is a lot of stuff to remember. This up button will increase volume as well, doubles as a increased volume, as well as when you're in the 3D mode, it will increase the channels. And the down button will serve as a volume down, and in the 3D mode it will decrease the channels. So there's a lot of stuff to remember on those buttons, but the ones that I use most frequently is the record button and the camera button, in which I'm not using the camera necessarily for the frontal camera, but I use it to search channels and lock into the strongest RF signal. Here's a look at the bottom of the FPV goggles, and on the right bottom we have the head tracker data port, and we have the IPD lens adjusters to fit your needs, and we have the HDMI in port, audio video in, audio video out, earphone jack out, and we also have the micro SD card slot, and it supports up to 32 gigabytes of memory. And we also have the micro USB port, in which it also supports data transfer, so you will never have to take out the micro SD card. So that is awesome. Okay, so here we go. I got the camera situated right behind of the right lens of the FPV goggles, and I got it perfectly focused. So here we go. Let me show you how easy it is to search all of the frequencies. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit that camera button and I'm going to long press it, which will bring up the search window. There you go. That is the current frequency that we are on. You also see the band, and you also see the channel, and you see that RSSI meter right there as well. So I have a VTX already turned on, ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit that camera button one more time, but this time I'm going to short press it and it will commence the search. There we go. So it'll go through all of the bands, it'll go through all of the 8 channels, all of the 48 total channels, and it will lock on to the strongest RF signal. And you can see all this happening right from your goggles. So there we go. We are locked on to one of the strong channels here. And you see that red arrow on the bottom of those tall bars. Well, you can move that if you want. And you do that by hitting the photo button or the video button. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that video button. It will make it go to the left. So I'm getting out of the strong frequency. Now I can move it to the right by hitting that photo button and go back to one of those strong bars. So I'm right around in the middle of those strong bars. That's what it looks like right there. So I am set. And as you can see the frequency, you can see the band that I am in, and you also can see the channel. And you see that the RSSI indicator bar is completely full. So we are at a very strong signal. So to get rid of the search window, just long press on the camera button one more time, and that window will go away. All right, so let me go ahead and focus in on what the camera is looking at. So there you go. That is the box of the product. I have the VTX pointing at. Now, let's say you want to go ahead and take a photo or a video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit any one of those three buttons on the left upper top of the FPV goggles, which is the camera, the video, or the photo button. Short pressing it will bring up that little indicator bar on the top, and it will go away in a matter of a couple of seconds, as you saw there. So I'm going to go ahead and take a video. So I'm going to hit that video button once, and I'm going to hit it again, and it will start taking a video, as you can see on the left corner. Let me hit it again to bring up that bar. Yeah, it goes away really quick, so you have to act real fast. So you have to hit it, bring up the bar, and then you have to hit it again to stop the video this time. All right, so now let me take a photo. So I'm going to hit that photo button, bring up that bar, hit it again to actually take the photo. And while that bar is visible, you can continue to take photos. But if you stop and that bar goes away, you'll have to hit that photo button again to bring up the bar, and then hit that photo button to take the photo once again. All right, so that is your search window and how to take photo and video. And now here are some samples of the DVR video recording. All right, so I've been using these SKyzone goggles for the last week or so, and I find them very, very comfortable to use and very easy to use. And the image quality is very clear. And some of the good stuff about this FPV goggles is that it has a built-in DVR. You are able to record videos, and also you are able to take photos as well, photo stills, which some of the other goggles do not have. It has auto scan and search and locks into the strongest RF signal. So that is another fantastic feature that I love. You don't have to flick the button back and forth to find your channels. And the fact that it comes with a built-in diversity receiver, so you don't have to buy an external receiver module that costs you extra money, kind of like the Fat Sharks do. If you compare this one to a Fat Shark goggles, I would say it is right on par with the Fat Shark Dominator V3 goggles. But that one comes in at a cost of about $350, whereas these SKyzone goggles comes in at under $300, and it comes with everything. You don't have to buy the external modules, whereas the Fat Shark goggles, you will have to dish out another $40–50 for an external module. And some of them are not diversity. The diversity ones are more expensive, so you don't need to buy an extra module, so you save on the money there. I love the fact that it auto scans and locks in, and that it comes with this 2-point head strap as well as a 3-point head strap as well, so that is nice. And it comes with tons of cables, as you saw in the beginning of the video. And it also comes with that 3D camera and the double transmitter for your 3D pleasure, which I have yet to use and try out. And it also comes with the HDMI in and these IPD inner pupillary distance controllers. And it also comes with this micro USB port, which doubles as the data transfer port as well to your computer, so you never have to remove that micro SD card. So that is awesome. It has the audio video in, audio video out. It has the earphone jack out, and it comes with this head tracking functionality as well. So that is just awesome. And it also comes with the front camera, so you can check out what is in front of you without having to remove the goggles from your face. But the only thing is, you are not able to record what you see on this camera. So when you are locked into an RF frequency, you are recording the video of that RF channel. And even though you hit that camera button and go to the front camera, the DVR is still recording the RF frequency video feed and not the frontal camera, so you are not able to record what you see in front of you. So that's some of the good stuff about this SKyzone goggles, but there's some bad stuff about it too. Now, one of the main bad stuff about this FPV goggles is the case. It comes with this nice case, zippered case, but yeah, it does not fit. After you put this bigger faceplate on here, without the big faceplate, it fits on here, but with this big faceplate on here, you are not able to close the lid. Let me show you. Let me take off the antennas and put this baby in here. Yeah, so you can't close it. So what good is a case when it is not able to accommodate which faceplate you want? I mean, they provide you with this faceplate, but they don't allow you to close the lid of the case. So I kind of found a workaround on it. So what I've got is the SPC Maker FPV racing drone case that it came with one of the quadcopters. Now it will fit on here. So I took the foam out of the original case, put it in here. It fits in here, and now I can put my FPV goggles in here. There's some cutouts where I kind of modified it a little bit, so I can put my battery right in there, and it comes with these little pockets on the top, so I can put my antennas in there. Now I can close it up. It's a little bit on the tight side, but I am able to close it completely, so that is fantastic. I can use this. But the fact that they give you a case that only works when you don't have that large faceplate, that's kind of funky. Another thing that is bad is that it does not come with a battery, and the recording is in 4:3 aspect ratio and not 16:9, so that is another thing that is bad. And the recording quality, well, I guess the recording quality is on par with the Fat Shark Dominator V3 goggles, so I can't really complain about that there. But all in all, it is a really nice FPV goggles. If you like this kind of style of FPV goggles, and you are in the market for one, and you are just about to go ahead and purchase the Fat Shark Dominator V3 goggles, you should consider this one, because it is just on par. And I've used the Fat Shark Dominator V3 goggles, and I kind of like them. But once I started using the Headplay SE goggles, I am stuck on the Headplay SE goggles. And since I've been using this one for about a week now, I am very comfortable using these guys here as well. So this is a very nice FPV goggles because of the fact that it has the DVR function and you can record your sessions, and the fact that you don't have to buy the external receiver module. So that is just awesome. And it comes in at a price that is pretty decent, I think, for the market for goggles like this. Right around 300, under 300, right around that $200 range should be perfect. Between $200 and $300. I think going over $300, it is a little bit on the high side, in my opinion. So if you are interested in checking this baby out, I'll leave a link down below in the information in the description of the video. So that is just about it for the video and my review of the SKyzone FPV goggles. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we will see you again next time.